Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Sunday where we talk about all things sci-fi and fantasy on this channel and comic book related, and we have some really cool information to bring to you. A lot of rumors are coming out about Spider-Man 4, so let's jump right into it. We have a lot of news to cover in this. We have some news about a possible delay. We have some news about some casting. And there is the rumor that was leaked by none other than Sony Japan. So that one could actually be official. So first off, let's talk about this delay. There was a report that indicated from viewer Anon, a very respected voice among insiders. He said that Spider-Man 4 is going to be released during Christmas of 2026. Now, this is big because previously we were told that it was going to have a July 24th, 2026 release, and that was kind of the spot they have on the calendar for it, but this may not actually happen. This may have gotten delayed. But why is it delayed? So, according to this source, it says that production will begin August 2025, and it's a move to accommodate the schedules of Holland, who will be featured prominently in Avengers Doomsday, and Zendaya, who may or may not be filming the third season of Euphoria. It is also stated that they don't expect this delay to bump Spidey 4 from its July 26th spot. Now, the reason that they say this is viewer Anon's tweet comes on the heels of a separate report from Marvel Insider Daniel Richman. And that was the person who said, yeah, this is kind of moved, but we don't expect this to change the spot. Viewer Anon, however, is saying that it could actually change the spot to be December rather than keep its spot in July. Now, this is sad news, but it's not game-changing news. Delays happen a lot in movies, and it's not that big of a deal. Anytime a movie has to have a delay for this reason or that reason, I always look at it as a good thing. You're accommodating the actor, which is going to give that actor more time to work on your project without taking a break to film some other project and farther delaying everything. This is a good thing if they let them finish up whatever they have to do. Plus, this also goes on to kind of be more confirmation that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to play a vital part in Avengers Doom. And that's not a bad thing either. That's actually really good. We got confirmation he is going to be a vital part of it once again, but everyone kind of already knew that. Everyone already speculated on that and figured out that that is probably the case. Our next bit of news deals with casting. And the casting has been confirmed, or according to some sources, it has been confirmed that the Black Cat may be coming to the MCU. It says, according to a new report, we could see the Black Cat enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And who's set to play this character? None other than Madeline Klein from Outer Banks. And this comes from a report talking about how the Netflix star is in talks to appear. Now, this is important because the Black Cat is one of those characters that is very much a part of Spider-Man's universe. She is very much someone who belongs in live action alongside him. She's not Mary Jane, but she is someone that he has been romantically involved with in the past, so this would present a little bit of story there. Also, there's the fact that when you have the black suit with Spider-Man, she was a big part of that whole thing. So, with people starting to wonder if Avengers Doom is going to lead into the new Spider-Man movie with Spider-Man somehow getting the black suit. This actually makes a lot of sense that they would bring Black Cat in at this time. Black Cat is essentially to Spider-Man what Catwoman is to Batman. It's that kind of character. She's not always on the side of right, but she does fight with him on several occasions, and she is someone that a lot of people really love in the comics. This would be a good thing. But it is unconfirmed at this time, so you have to take this bit of casting with a grain of salt. However, the next item we have to talk about is perhaps the coolest of them all. And that is that Sony Japan released some information they shouldn't have. They said Tom Holland, who plays Peter, has already given his stamp of approval to the story. This will be a real movie that fans can respect. Is Tom Hardy, who plays Eddie in the Venom series, ready to take part? So, right there, you have the information. Now, sometimes things are said and taken out of context, and this is from Sony Japan, so yeah, it might be something that was maybe just a bit misunderstood. It could turn out that this isn't true at all. However, looking at it logically, usually they don't make mistakes like this. And this fits very well with their formula in the past. And they were the ones that said there were multiple Spider-Men in Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, so there's that. And with them releasing this information, it's got people talking, because now people are like, this is insane. This is great. And you have to ask yourself the question, is it a mistake? Did they leak this unintentionally? Did they make a mistake? Did they say something they weren't supposed to say? Because a lot of people are going to talk about it. They know that social media is going to go crazy over this information, that YouTubers are going to be talking about it. People on TikTok are going to be talking about it. Anyone who talks about the Spider-Man universe is going to be talking about this, about Tom Hardy coming back as Venom. And if you look back, I actually did say something to that effect. When I was talking about Venom: The Last Dance, I said that I thought we would see him jump into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this is just because Tom Hardy seems to enjoy playing the character, and he never actually said that this was going to be the last time he was going to play the character. In fact, there's been interviews where people inquired about this, and his response was that he don't know if he's done playing this character, but that he's open to returning because Venom has a lot more story to be told. So for him, it's all about the script. If the script is good, if he's got things to do, he's 1,000% down. And that is cool. He is one of the more talented actors. He's played a lot of really cool roles. And not only that, people love him as Venom. So with people actually loving his character of Venom, loving his portrayal of this character, it is something that should excite fans to see him come in. But there's also the news that Sony may be going into bringing in Agent Venom. So this checks out with that scenario. This allows for Marvel to take over Venom. The MCU would have Venom in the form of Tom Hardy. And Sony would have Venom in the form of Agent Venom. So they'd have two separate people, two separate roles, playing different incarnations of Venom, and it won't confuse audiences. In fact, I think audiences will really love this as a concept. I think audiences are going to eat this up. I know that the more Marvel and Sony stuff that we get, the better off we are. Because if you don't like one film, there's all these other films that you can enjoy within that same cinematic universe. And it's just a matter of how will Kraven the Hunter do? How will Sony's other projects do? Because Sony hasn't had the best luck with projects. And if they're going to do a separate thing outside of the MCU, with MCU not being involved, that may hurt them in the long run. But we don't know. If they can get it off the ground and they can get it running and they can make this work, it could be really good. In fact, Agent Venom is sort of a good guy in the comics. He is a good guy in the comics. So, with that being said, they could take Spider-Man out of the picture and have him fight the variations of enemies that they bring into the Sonyverse, leaving Marvel to do their own thing. This would be pretty cool. I would be 1,000% down to see what they do here, to see what they come up with, because this all looks amazing. And this news is awesome. Even though we got news that it may be delayed, that is still just a rumor. The only thing that we could take as fact right now is the possibility that Sony Japan may have released this information, and they probably did it intentionally to get people talking. You remember Andrew Garfield had said he wasn't in there, and they kind of downplayed a lot of stuff. But back in the day when that came out, everyone was talking about it, and it proved to be true. This could be a case just like that. But that is where I'm going to leave it off to you guys. Do you think this delay is bad news for Marvel? Do you think it's a mistake if they do end up delaying this movie? Would you like to see this movie make its summer release? And what about this rumor that Madeline Klein will be playing Black Cat? Do you see this actress as Black Cat, or is there some other actress you think could have done better? And are you excited to see that character in the MCU at all? Because she is taking time away from other characters, but is that a good thing or a bad thing? And then last, what do you think about Sony Japan's leak involving Eddie Brock coming back? What do you think about that? Do you think that this whole thing with Venom coming into the MCU is now confirmed? Or do you think that this is just something that got mixed up in translation, or something that Japan put out because of the love that they have for the character of Venom? As always, we want to know what you guys think, so make sure you are leaving us that comment in the comment box below. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends. They're going to want to be a part of this conversation as well. Make sure you hit that like button. It's free, it helps the channel, and we really do appreciate it. And then Miko says we need more subscribers, and look at this face. You don't want to disappoint Miko, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell while you're there so you don't miss a single video we do. And then friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.